Hey, this is Jay. Happy Zer Day, happy Friday. How in the world are you guys doing? I think some of you guys are going to be really happy today when you see what Zer has to offer. But he's at the tower over here on this left-hand side, and as we're heading back here, do you want to hear something really gross that happened to me at work? Oh, I got to tell you about this. But I tell you what, I'm going to save it till after I show you what Zer has to offer because it's going to take me a little bit longer. But this thing, is just really nasty. But all right, here is Zer. And like I said, I think some of you guys are going to be really happy because he's got the last word and he's got the bones of Iao. And that is the first time he's actually sold those bad boys for the Hunter class. But let's get into this Eternal Warrior. This is half intellect, half discipline. Doesn't look like the best roll. I think max is both 77 for both intellect and discipline, so a little bit low on intellect, but you get more super energy from non-guarding kills, replenish health when you pick up an orb, and provides unstoppable for Fist of Havoc. So if you're a PvP player, you definitely want to pick this up. It's going to help you out for maximizing your class. So definitely pick this up if you're a PvP player. And I probably would if you're a PvE player as well. But Bones of Iao, like I said, this is the first time he's selling it, so you want to pick this up just because you probably don't have it or you might not have it. But it's all discipline. Looks like a pretty decent stat roll. I think max is 166. So definitely looks like pretty good stat roll. Carry more ammo for heavy weapons and provides a double jump with an additional jump. So you actually get an additional jump for the double jump and the triple jump. But there is mine. I'm at 154 for my stat roll, and this is 151. Yeah, so not too bad. Void Fan Investments is, of course, for your Warlock. This is all strength at 159. Enhanced Axion Bolt, spawn with grenade energy, carry more ammo for hand cannons, carry more ammo for special weapons. So you definitely want to pick this up if you are a PvP player. The Enhanced Axion Bolt and spawn with grenade energy is just great. You can actually take advantage of that, which I wouldn't recommend doing, but definitely a great piece of armor for your Voidwalker Warlock. And then here is the last word. A great PvP weapon, not so great in PvE, but still really fun with the hand animations. This thing has a fast time to kill, so you definitely want to pick this up, especially if you're hip firing and everything like that. You can just wreck people, and it's one of the go-to guns when it comes to PvP. So definitely pick up the last word. My son actually just got this in the last Nightfall that we did together. If you want to see that video right there, he had not received it. So it's kind of funny because a lot of people will post things in videos saying, oh man, whatever gun that Zer is selling, they're like, I just got that in the last Nightfall and everything like that. So that actually happened to my son. Check out that video. I also ended up dismantling a bunch of weapons. And check out the comments in that video because people are freaking out about the weapons that I was dismantling. I was doing a G-Horn, Red Death, some other weapons. If you want to see that and why I dismantled those weapons, check that out. Keep in mind though, I still have a bunch of those weapons. I wasn't getting rid of my only version of them, and people are just freaking out in the comments section. But definitely check that out. But let me get into my disgusting, gross story, right? So I'm at work, right? And this guy comes in, we're talking to him, and he's not the most hygienic person in the world. I can just tell by looking at him. Well, anyways, we get done talking, and he sticks his hand out like he wants to shake my hand. So I go up to him, and as I'm going in for the handshake, I notice that he has a big cut on the inside of his palm. And I'm like, oh, but it's too late. I'm already going in, you know, I can't pull it back and everything like that. So our hands meet, and I tell you what, I felt something a little bit wet when our hands meet. And this sore, it's like a round sore, is probably about the size of a nickel in there. So I'm shaking his hands and I'm thinking, man, oh, I just need to go wash my hands right away and everything like that. So we get done shaking his hands and he's walking out. I wait till he leaves, you know, because I don't want to make it that obvious. And as soon as he leaves, I start heading for the bathroom. As I start heading for the bathroom though, somebody else comes in and starts talking to me and asking me a bunch of questions and everything like that. So I'm talking to this guy probably for like 10 minutes and I'm like, oh, I just, you know, the only thing I'm thinking about is I just really need to wash my hands and everything like that. So anyways, this guy ends up going to leave, and before he goes to leave, he sticks his hand out like he wants to shake my hand, and I'm like, oh, what do I do? Because I really don't want to shake his hand and pass on these germs or anything like that, but I don't want to be rude or anything, so I wipe my hand on my pants as best as I can and then shake his hand and everything like that. So I probably ended up passing on some like flesh-eating bacteria to this person, and I hope he washed his hands before he ate anything or anything like that. But as soon as that guy left, I couldn't get into the bathroom fast enough to wash my hands. But that's my gross story. Let me know any gross stories that you have. Let me know what you're picking up from Xur. Check out those previous videos too that I was talking about. I think you're gonna like them. This is what the bones of EL actually look like on your hunter class. Like I said, this is just really fun, and you get the extra jump, like I said, for both the double class, the double jump, and the triple jump. So check that out. But guys, that's where I'm gonna end it. As always, take care and God bless.